No clicky sounds in the menu, guys. It's dead silence. Oh! Yeah, at some point, maybe it was the director's cut, when you would rotate through the different menus, it would go beep boop boop beep boop. And in the Biohazard Japanese release, it would say hard underneath crisp, boing, and it would say easy. Kind of let you know that one of the modes is easier than the other. So we're going to do a very similar run, and the game's a little squeezed. Let's see if we can fix that. Hope everyone's well today. What's going on? What's going on, peoples? Fit screen. Okay. And then we'll shove it on over. Guess it wasn't so bad. That'll work, right? Looks a little less squeezed now. It's looking pretty good. We got our death counter. We got our timer. Let's go. The timer's just telling me how long it's actually going to take to beat this damn ting. But we'll watch the cutscene and enjoy. Welcome, everybody. Let's chill out today on this Monday.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots.
Our compatriots.
Who disappeared.
Look, Chris.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
Oh.
There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were
these newspaper clips are exclusive to the American
went to the hideout of the
or
group.
the American release, I believe, because there's they cut out a lot of the gory scenes. Look, Chris. Oh. I've always been such a huge fan of this cutscene. Japanese or American version, either way. It's so spooky. Imagine seeing FMVs in a video game for the first time. It's insane. It's like you're watching a movie.
Nobody was in it. But
Oh.
strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
What's up, T-Bone?
However, we soon discovered...
Good afternoon to you. I'm just getting done work, and we're doing a celebration stream. Resident Evil is 28 years old today. Thanks for joining in. Welcome.
Hey! Come here!
Come here! Yes, sir. Thanks for being here. Come here! Oh! Oh! Huh.
No! Don't go!
No! No! Don't go! What do you think, guys?
Run for that house!
Would you be scared if you were in this situation? Running for that house? Oh. The insane, like, dinosaur sounds for these dogs. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Yeah.
Chris Redfield.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jill Valentine.
What do you think of her?
Barry Burton.
The king.
Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker.
The double bass drum pedal.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
With the flames. Holy hell. They have escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet.
What is this? Wow. What a mansion. Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
Ugh.
What is it?
Listen to that reverb, guys.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
He's our old partner. Would you guys like to stay in this house for the night? How much would you
Stay
spend
alert.
to stay in this this mansion? It's upwards of $500 for me.
A dining room.
All right, so welcome, guys. Typically, we play the PC version, but today we're playing we're emulating the original Resident Evil American copy for the PlayStation. So you'll notice I can't skip the doors. Certain things might run a little or take a little longer, like the door animations. And we're doing a no damage run, permadeath. So if we take damage, that means we got the T-virus and we're done. And we got to start over.
What? What is this?
What is it?
So this will be a modified version.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
This will be a modified
Hope
version
this
of
is
my
not
speed run.
Chris's blood.
Barry, shut up. This will be a modified version of my speed run, so there's going to be a lot of similarities, but one big difference is we're going to grab the shotgun to take care of some zombies that would otherwise cause damage. Ah, what is it? So this is the same. I forgot to grab the emblem, but we'll do that as well. What is it?
Barry?
What is it?
Oh, oh,
Watch
oh,
out!
oh,
It's a
oh.
monster!
Let me take care of this.
Take care of it, Barry.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too.
Maybe by this creature. Oh, what is it?
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Hopefully it'll let us grab this emblem and not say, we don't have time for this. Let's report it to Wesker. No, we got it. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a very similar route to the speed run, but we're going to get the shoddy shot. And there's no auto aim in this game. But I'm going to be doing some risky dodges here as well. What is it?
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
You got it, Barry. I'm going to check under these stairs here.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately.
It can't be helped,
Check
guys.
the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost.
Have you guys ever said that?
We
It can't
should
be
start
helped.
From the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
So this will be no saves, no damage,
Thanks.
permadeath
Maybe I'll need
rules.
it.
If we get hit, we got the T-virus in us. And it's curtains for Jilly.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
There's a few sections I'm concerned about. Like any areas with dogs. And Yawn 1, I'm a little concerned. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's one run and we're good to go. This looks pretty good though. I love the Duck Station emulating. It does a really good job at running PlayStation games. Get away from me! So we're going to make a stop that we don't normally do in the speed run. We're going to grab our shotgun and have a bonus scene from Barry. I recently posted on Twitter on if you could have any character with you in an apocalypse situation from Resident Evil, who would it be? And of course I said Barry, because he's got a weapon and it's very powerful. So this is a little spooky trap in the Spencer mansion. No. You'll see that when you take the shotgun, those levers lift up. And then when you go into this room here, the ceiling starts to come down and squash you. So this door is locked. But in the Jill game, if you go right to this room, you get a little bonus cutscene from Barry. If you play as Chris, this door is unlocked. This door here. And you can go back in and put the shotgun back. Hey!
What's going on?
Jill?
Jill?
The
Is that
ceiling's
you,
been
Jill?
falling for like
What happened?
a solid minute. And she's like, what's going on?
The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
There is a broken shotgun that you can grab in Jill or Chris's game.
Oh, Barry!
Yeah.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
You're right.
Thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching.
Well,
for the
anyway,
lost
it
Captain
can't be
Chris,
helped.
Shall we?
Bye, Barry.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to keep this zombie alone. We're going to let him alone in here. I'm sure that hunter will take him out later. Yeah. But I am going to take care of this zombie. We got him. Another part of the speed run is making sure your inventory is full, so that you don't have to watch an extra cutscene with Barry where he gives you acid rounds. But guess what, gang? Oh, I don't even need the aid spray. I was gonna. My second nature says to hold on to it because you might take damage. But if we take damage in this run, it's over for Jill. She's been infected with the T virus. Permadeath. Yeah, so we would normally grab this herb out here, and that would fill up our inventory. Something else we're going to do is kill this zombie up here on the right. Normally you would take the bite. Yeah. That guy we can leave alone. I literally forgot there's no auto aim already. So we're playing the OG Resident Evil long box, and there's no auto aim. Woo! That's an easy dodge there, but this guy's a pain in the butt to dodge. Dude! He must have been much further than I thought. We missed both those shots. That's the craziness of not having auto aim. It's pretty wild. Yeah.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on?
Jill.
Clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
Whoa.
There must be a back door somewhere.
Is that
Let's
right,
try to
Barry?
find it first, shall we?
Yes, let's try to find it.
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment.
What is
I
it?
found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things.
This reverb in this
Better take it
hall
with
is insane.
But how about you, Barry?
Sounds like they're like in an empty airplane liner.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll take this then.
I have this. So these will be helpful. 6 acid rounds. See you later, Barry. All right, let's go talk to our boy Forrest. And by talk to him, I mean take a dead man's gun. A dead man's gun. A dead man's gun. Let's take a dead man's gun. Oh, we can finally appreciate this song. I've been speed running this game. We can just enjoy the song. I think it's one of the scariest in the game. That menacing, droning synth. Oh, I love it. You hear the crows in the background. And I like that you hear it, but hear the same song between the two rooms here. It's such a terrifying song. I love it. I'm thinking we should use the bazooka to take care of our boy here. The statue. The statue zombie. But my instincts are, they rely on auto aim. We got him. We got him, fellas. Not having auto aim though is so strange. Yeah. I'm a little nervous doing that dodge because if we get vomited on, it's damage, and the run's over. We got the T virus in us. It's just a little scary. That guy was on the move. That guy was on the move there, guys. He's pretty easy to dodge anyway. He kind of stays in that corner there. But let's make sure we're super safe. I've been having an issue on Twitch lately, guys. After my streams, my VODs will save properly. But then if I try to export them to YouTube, it just kind of like exports past episodes over and over again. So I got to go and clean up my YouTube because I have a repeat of the same 4 episodes multiple times. So I'm thinking I'm going to just export the VODs to my computer and kind of edit them together there and then put it on YouTube. But it's so strange. I just went on Twitter and contacted their support channel. Whee! It's so odd, though. It's definitely less convenient than just, boop, sending them off from Twitch. But I will be able to edit multiple VODs together if needed. Sometimes my stream will crash and I have to resume, and then I have 2 VODs now. So it'd be nice to edit everything together. I need a mod where I can pick any song I want for Jill to play. Play that funky music, Jilly. Do, 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 do. So far, so good, guys. 0 deaths. We're 20 minutes into the run. We're playing the Moonlight Sonata. We got 0 deaths. It's gonna be something dumb, like the gas leaking out of the statue. A screwed up yawn room. Now we got this. We're gonna do the jail bad ending. I speed run it all the time. Do 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 do. I'm most concerned about the first yawn fight with the snake, and some of the patterns of dogs in the courtyard are a little odd as well, because there's some that are not as common. Do 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 do. But I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate the 28th anniversary of Resident Evil and a nice, quick play, no damage permadeath run. What an appreciation. So if you know my speed run, or if you've seen one before, the route I'm taking is very similar. One major difference was stopping to grab the shotgun. So it's still good practice for the speedrun as well. I'm trying some of the things I would normally do. Like running behind that pillar there. I'm so used to running forward. Let's go see the big boy. Richie. I just shared today Bakbasu playing the Deadly Silence version of this game. The voice acting for Richard in the bonus mode was so iconic.
What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons.
This house?
Ouch!
Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge
Snake!
and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous?
And it was also poisonous, guys.
Hold on.
There is serum.
Let's get this man some serum.
I should have brought some with me.
Oh no.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
I'll go and
Thanks.
check. It's incredible not having auto aim. Let's get this man some serum, guys. Let's roll. I don't need no map. I can remember any mansion I've been through one time. So we're going to give this guy a little shot now. A friend at work was asking if the yawn fights were in the remake. And they were. The remake of this game that was for GameCube, dude, it was such a love affair for fans. They had everything and more, and it looked incredible. I didn't realize that the GameCube was more powerful than the PlayStation until much later. I always thought the PS2 was just like the king. We had a GameCube as well, and I never really noticed the differences in the graphics. I guess they were fairly close. This is another tough dodge. We're gonna gat this guy down. Come here. We got him. 3 shots left. Oh. And then we'll switch to our acids. But we got to get through the yawn fight, guys. I'm a little bit nervous. I hope it's the same for PlayStation as it is for PC. If it's exactly the same, then we should be halfway decent. Our first crest. Dude's smoking weed. He's blowing big smoke. Do 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 do. And tonight's Monday Night Raw. I'm so excited. This is the last Raw before Mania, and then SmackDown's the last show before WrestleMania. And I'm going to WrestleMania. I can't wait. Oh, I guess we could have... Normally we'd go upstairs, but... This is a little slower, but we don't have to run around the puke zombies. So it's a safer route. I do want to get this... Like it's not a speed run, but I'd like to go through it quickly. Add some more risk to the run. But in this case, we always want to prioritize the safety of Jill over the time it takes. Do 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 do. All right, this might be the run killer, gang. Hold on.
Be careful.
Oh, I didn't grab the serum, dumbass. Is this man just gonna die? Can we just let him die? Oh, nope. They're like, hold on. You're not going yet. You gotta go eat that serum. We got the wind crest, and then I was like, eh. Sorry. Be careful. That's so funny. Like you disappear for a few minutes and come back. Vulcans checking in. Dun 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 dun. Welcome in, sir. How are you, Vulcan? Welcome in. Happy 28th anniversary of Resident Evil, released in North America. Did we grab the key? Yeah. Okay. Got some dinner. Nice. What are you having today? I just ate 2 leftover slices of pizza. Pretty excited about that. Yes, that's for the Japanese release, but it released in America April 1st. Oh! Dude, I forgot I didn't take care of that guy. Check the dates. The American release. Check the dates. That's the Biohazard release date. This is the Resident Evil release date. Dude, for some reason I thought I killed these guys. Good thing I checked. And this is the OG version without the auto-aim Vulcan, so it's wild. I know, doesn't it? For some reason, doesn't it seem like it was longer? I mean, double check my dates, you know? Yes, sir. The long box PS1 version. No door skips, no auto aim. They say enemies are a little bit tougher. I don't know if that's true. I don't think enemies take any more ammo. Dude, the run was almost over. Yeah, that was probably around my time as well. My cousins were playing Resident Evil 2 first. I'm doing some of the dodges from the speed run, but I'm also taking care of some enemies as well. All right, you guys ready for the run to die? So, Vulcan, this is a no damage permadeath. So if we take any damage, we're pretending that Jill got infected with the T-virus and she dies. And then we're back to the start. Yeah, I wonder how many demos they made of that game. I only know of the one.
Serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
What did you say was distinctly
Jill,
different about it?
Here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, Be careful.
Dude, he's like dead, and then he comes back to life. Jill! Jill! Be careful. I'm... No! Alright, here we go, guys. Get ready to see me rage quit. I'm... In the fish tank room, is there grenade rounds behind the fish tank or the bookshelf, or is it shotgun shells? There was only one playable according to the wiki and other things. I remember being able to get to just about the sewer. Damn. That's a long demo. Well, there was a time demo that you could use Game Shark to hack the timer, and the demo would go that far. Did it. I hope Yawn 2 doesn't take more ammo than the PC version, because if it does, I'm fucked. Damn it! I saw it happening! Holy hell. Well, we got one for the count, boys. We got one for the count, boys. Hell no. Well, that sucks. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's paused. I'm using Duck Station. Hello? I was gonna see if we could fast forward through the cutscenes. I don't know if we're doing like a cannon run per se. I'm basically doing the unless you mean Jill is the cannon run. Well, cannon as in if you take damage then you're dead. Yeah, that's right. We're doing the cannon run. Absolutely. I'm gonna grab my coffee. I need some fuel.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
Hello, hello. What'd I miss? Did somebody die? Just the same old cutscene, huh? I like the cutscene that's in color. All right, sir. See you in a minute.
Wow. What a mansion.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
All right, Wesker, you can handle this. Let's go, Barry.
Stay alert.
Follow me, Barry. The dining room.
A dining room.
What is this?
What? What is this?
It's piss everywhere.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
You got it. What's in here, guys? Hello? Hello? Blah. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, guys. Boo.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
What is it?
Let me take care of this.
Oh. What is it?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too.
Oh, God.
Maybe by this creature.
Not Kenneth, guys.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Not Kenneth. He was my best man in my wedding. Wesker. Wesker. Hello.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time
Oh,
being.
it can't be helped. It can't
Find
be
anything, Jill?
helped.
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
All right, Barry, wrap it up. Come on.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room.
Well,
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay?
but we should
And
definitely separate, Jill.
Here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking...
You're brand
take
new
it
on the
with
team and everything, but let's separate, all right? Thanks,
Thanks.
Barry.
Maybe I'll need it.
Yeah.
you. Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Yeah.
This time, I'll be there.
Hey, if Rebecca can fight you on her own, why can't Jill? Oh, she can. And she will. How was the trash? Was it stinky? Yeah. I wish I still had my PS1 long box version of this game, but I sold it on eBay. Leftover Wendy's trash. Let's go. I could go for a Big Bacon Classic, but now I haven't had meat in like a month. It's very tough. All right, so one of the big differences between my speed run and this run is grabbing the shotgun here, which I could probably not do, but I just want to minimize some of the risk. In Yawn 1, there's actually a strategy where you run back to where the crest is, and if you stand in a certain point, you can kind of shoot Yawn from there, and he can't get back there because he's kind of like lasered on you. But the problem is, in this release, there's no auto aim, so you don't really know if you're hitting him. The Asiago Ranch Chicken Club, huh? Dude, the CDC keeps calling me, like, every damn day to participate in a survey. Come on, damn it! Open that door, damn it! What the hell's going on, damn it?
Hey, what's going on?
Jill?
A little
Is that you, Jill?
Asiago Ranch Chicken
happened?
Club.
Barry, help me, please.
I'm not sure how they got my number.
Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill.
Consensus?
This door down.
But it says CDC on the phone and they leave a CDC voicemail. Maybe I said my number out loud on Twitch. I don't know, damn it.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a
Yeah,
jibble
today I had my
sandwich.
standard
You're right.
bag of
Barry,
peanuts,
thanks for
2
saving my life.
clementines, a salad. Then I came home and had 2 slices of
But
pizza
Barry,
and a protein
didn't you
drink.
say you're going back to the dining room to do some research?
Yeah.
Here.
Did I say that? I don't know.
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain.
Are you gonna watch
shall
Raw
we?
tonight, Vulcan?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last run, I forgot I didn't have auto aim. So the zombie upstairs, I'm like, wait, why am I not turning towards you? What's going on? Yeah. Come here. Got him. Gonna try, but I didn't take my nap. Oh, you know we gotta get that. Do you think you'll always need a nap now because the shift is so early, or do you think you'll get used to it? It's such a unnatural time to wake up. Yeah. My work was pretty boring today. There was a lot of staff, and it was kind of slow. It was very rainy here, and we didn't have a lot of work to do, so that or I have to go to bed at 8 p.m. Oh, man. Now that's early. Oh! Got him. Oh, we unlocked it. I can't believe this game is about to be 30 years old. Oh! Although going to bed at 7 p.m. sounds pretty
Barry!
sweet.
Jill,
Jill.
what's going on?
Oh,
Any
Jill.
clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see the leaked photo?
Maybe it's better to
On
secure
Twitter?
our escape route first. There must be a back door
Related to that?
somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, so if you check my Twitter, you can see it, but
Just a moment.
essentially,
I found something.
What
there,
is it?
it was a banner photo,
Weapon.
like a marketing photo,
Really powerful.
and
Especially against living
it
things.
showed up for a moment and then
Better take
got
it with you.
got taken down.
How about you, Barry?
But it was Resident Evil
Have this.
Thank you.
1
I'll
remake,
take this then.
January 25th, 2025. PS5, Xbox, and Steam. And then it disappeared. This was yesterday, so some people were saying it was kind of like an early April Fool's joke or something, but, you know, the photo does look legit. Although it specifically says Resident Evil 1 remake, and Capcom doesn't typically put the 1 there. They just call it Resident Evil. And it shows a zombie with teeth. Gotta be careful not to trigger these crows, guys. I love this song. Boom. Oh. Were you guys a fan of the small key thing that Chris and Leon did to get extra items? Oh. Well, it's Starfish underscore RPD. Da-da. Da-da. I didn't do it. Leave me alone. Yeah, I probably didn't update the link after I changed the username. Woo! Got him. Starfish underscore RPD. I'm sure you could Google it as well. Resident Evil remake leaked photo or something. It happened 2 days ago, or yesterday. Da, 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 da. Yeah, isn't it kind of odd how they put Resident Evil 1 remake? Like, I just don't see Capcom doing that. Get away from me! Get the hell away! Or did you see something that said it was fake? Capcom's not typically, like, good at celebrating anniversaries. Like, they just need to give us something that fans actually want. Yeah. So what's it say? It says Resident Evil 1. Da, 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 da. Other than a remake, the greatest gift you can give fans is porting the original 3 over to, like, modern consoles and remaster them. That is the greatest gift, in my opinion, for the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. A remake would be neat. Yeah. So you think it's fake, huh? What do you think a good 30th anniversary thing would be? Yeah, I know. And it's not even a remaster. It's just the PSN version, but you can rewind the clock on it. There's like a rewind feature. What's up, Captain Dino? Da, 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 da. To celebrate the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil's release in America, April 1st, 96, we're doing a no damage permadeath. If we take damage, that means Jill has been infected with the T-virus, and it's back to the start. This is run 2, Captain. Yawn got me last run. So, we're praying we don't take damage. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Glad to have you here on this special 28th anniversary of Resident Evil. North American release. Have you guys ever done a no damage run before? This is my first time. Go quickly. Just go. I'm so embarrassed. This is the same, very similar route to my speed run, except I picked up the shotgun and grabbed the acid rounds. Jill, here's your favorite cutscene, guys.
What happened?
How's your day, Captain? Did you have work today?
This house is dangerous. Terrible demons. Ouch.
What do you guys think of my Stone Cold shirt?
What kind of demon attacked you?
You can kind of see it.
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
No damage, kind of unpredictable.
Richard,
Yeah.
hold on.
This game is fairly predictable.
Oh no. I should have brought some with me.
But
No problem. I'll go and get it.
it's fun to think about, like, if you do take damage, that means you got the T-virus. But this run is also technically a no save as well. No save, no damage. Permadeath. But I'm just kind of saying permadeath. Permadeath could typically mean that you would take damage, but you can't heal. And there's some elements of a speed run. Nice long Easter weekend for me. Nice. I worked Saturday, but everyone was on staff that day because everyone had off Sunday. So everyone was in on Saturday. So it was very easy. Then Sunday I had off. Had a great Easter celebration with my family. And then I was back to work today from 9 to 4. And now we're celebrating the 28th anniversary. Let's go. Glad you got a nice long weekend. Were you off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or did you have off Friday as well? I'm a little concerned about Yawn. And by the way, this is the original release on PlayStation, so there's no auto aim. So let's go. No auto aim, guys. Imagine having no auto aim in your game. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in this format of game where you have different viewing angles. There's often times where an enemy is off screen and you can't even see them. I think the early version of RE2 also didn't have auto aim. Oh, really? Friday to Monday. Let's go. That's fantastic. Did you have off today, Vulcan, or did you work? I'm trying to leave some of the dodges in the game to keep it a little more risky. Oh! Like that. You got next Monday off, huh? Nice. I work tomorrow and Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday through Monday for WrestleMania. That's gonna be an epic day for you to watch all the Mania. Wait, we could probably put the shotgun away now, I'd say. Hope y'all like snakes. I still get nervous about even like upstairs, these zombies that throw up. Once we get through Yawn 1, I'm gonna feel decent until we get to the courtyard dogs. What's Mr. T's girlfriend's name? April Fool? Let's go. Woo! What? I just said that that's gonna get us. Why am I screwing around, man? You could... I can kill these guys and not even risk it. Hope you guys like cutscenes. Why'd I have to say that? I could have gone back the other way. I kind of felt my timing off a little bit, and then I should have hugged that wall again and stayed to his left, I guess. What the hell's going on? I hope y'all like cutscenes. I'm trying to keep the timer going, but it keeps stopping when the game ends. Back to the start. This is fun, isn't it, guys? Watching me suffer over and over again over some dumbass stuff. But I'm so happy I love this cutscene here. I love watching it over and over again for the Class A voice acting.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
What is it? It's a mansion, Jill.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
But Chris
What
is...
is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our
But
old
Chris
partner,
is-
you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Wesker's got some parachute pants on. He's ready to MC Hammer for us.
Stay alert.
Nah, nah, no. Can't touch this. I should have did some giveaway or something for my deaths. Nah, nah, no, nah, nah.
A dining room.
That's right, Barry. It sure is.
What?
It's like
is
Laura
this?
Croft's dining room. It's not just Wesker,
is
but
it?
Jill and Barry too. I don't know, man. Wesker's got those real
See if you can
parachutes on.
find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
You got it, Barry.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
You got it, Barry. And I still haven't finished the Resident Evil first-person shooter. I was feeling so confident. So confident. And then a glitchy-ass hunter that froze in mid-step got me. Get away from me! I had so much fun playing the first-person game, despite its frustrations.
Barry?
What is it? What is it?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
What is
We
it?
take care of this.
Let's go. Let's go. What is it?
What is it?
That's Barry's favorite
Kenneth
line.
was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
I feel like he says it multiple times in the game.
Anyway, let's
What is
report this to Wesker.
Like Wesker didn't hear those loud-ass gunshots from his Magnum. Investigate if you hear any gunfire. Hope y'all like door loading screens.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Yes, Barry. Oops.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all
Wesker
about?
noped out of there. He had a tyrant to check on.
Oh,
Did you read the Umbrella Conspiracy
now
book?
it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped.
Wesker's death.
Let's search for him separately.
Okay.
Check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay?
Is that Jill?
Jill, here's a lockpick.
Is that Jill?
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
I've only listened to it. And it was interesting that Wesker had to get through the
Maybe I'll
mansion,
need it.
but didn't have all the crests, so he couldn't leave the house.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time,
I think it was a great book. Have you read any of the other Perry books? My buddy Mike just found a copy of one of the mangas for like $9. You've read them all at least twice? Let's go. We got a legend here. Which one was your favorite? I've only read the first, like I said. My brother had all of them, though. He loved reading those. He loved reading. I like listening. What the hell? We're skipping shit. I went the wrong way, damn it. Caliban Cove. Okay, so I've seen that cover. What story is that? What the hell am I doing, Jill? We're getting ahead of ourselves. I'm running upstairs, checking doors and shit. Get the hell downstairs, Jill. I can't wait to start playing some of the newer games with keyboard and mouse. I find it so much easier for me to aim and shoot with the mouse. I can't wait. I can't wait to play 7. It's between 2 and Code Veronica. Uh-huh, really? Does it kind of explain getting from 2 to Code Veronica? Oh! Like sort of what Claire and Chris were doing? Caliban Cove. I used to love looking at the covers of those books. Caliban Cove. I think I have the... Actually, I did also read The Umbrella Conspiracy because I have it on my Kindle. I got it on my Kindle, boys. Don't worry. I read it at the beach a couple years ago. I also forgot the shotgun, so let's go. Let's go, boys. Put the knife away, though. That'll do, boys. It's what Rebecca did after the mansion. Interesting. Sorry, it's between 1 and 2. Okay. Gotcha. That was so fascinating. That, like that. Wait, is it dead? Did it only take 3 shots? Dude, that zombie only took 3 shots. What a weak ass. Combat medic and biochemist Rebecca Chambers, the sole survivor of Bravo team, joins a new Stars strike force when rumor comes out another Umbrella experiment hidden beneath the rocky cliffs of the Caliban Cove, Maine. Someone is building an army of the undead. of the undead, fellers. I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to be able to kill this guy in time. What? Dude, he was a damn an inch away from biting me, guys. And I mean an inch. And without auto aim, you gotta really look for the blood pores. I take it back. My favorite is not Caliban Cove. I think it's
Barry!
the one after 2 and 3, and before
Jill,
Code Veronica.
What's
The
going on?
the underworld.
No, but something's wrong with
With
this.
House. Some of those books are pretty long too, huh?
This hall is dangerous.
Were they pretty expensive
Maybe it's
or
better to
just like a
secure our escape
normal
first.
book price? I don't know.
There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Whoa.
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
That Barry, so
It's a
dramatic.
weapon. It's really powerful,
a
especially
moment.
against living things. Better take it with you.
Just a moment.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
I have this.
Thank you.
It's Rebecca,
I'll
Leon,
take this
Claire,
then.
and one other guy from Caliban Cove going through yet another Umbrella facility. Sounds like it could have made a good Game Boy game. I really don't know what Capcom's going to do next. If it's going to be Code Veronica or 5 or 9. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield, Rebecca Chambers, and their companions take on awesome powers of Umbrella, the mysterious megacorporation that is creating terrifying biological weapons, as they set out to find the key to stopping Umbrella forever. They're always looking to find the key to stopping Umbrella forever, aren't they? But they can't quite scratch it. I'm waiting for me to run and click forest, and then the run die from a crow. The run dying from a crow, or the run dying from like the gas leaking from the night room, would be soul crushing. Dun 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 dun. I just need to get through Yawn, and we'll be groovy, guys. Got him. Like that. How are you supposed to know he's there, you know? You gotta have your auto aim. Then you see big chunks of meat flying. Yee-hee. Fuck you! Fuck you! You're not ruining my run again. It's only Yawn who's allowed to ruin my run. Bum 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 bum. You know what? I really didn't have to stop here. But guess I can put the handgun away. That's fine. Dun 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 dun. Those books sound awesome, but they don't really have many for audiobooks. I think the Umbrella Conspiracy was just an unofficial reading by a fan. Because I like to listen to audiobooks in the car. Can't be reading that book in the car. I just love the slithery sounds of that plant dying. The fountain audio sounds kind of strange in the PS1 version. There's like overlapping audio or something. We just gotta get through Yawn, guys. We just gotta get through Yawn. Oh! Oh! Maybe pick up a couple extra grenade rounds along the way. Maybe the shark will kill the run. Neptune. Get a little nibble on Jill's Anki. Then it's curtain for the Valentine. I think I kind of panicked in the first Yawn. The exit in Yawn is more challenging than going in, because you gotta go right up along that crate. What is it? Nope. What is it? We got the RNG where Jill's kind of facing the edge of the opening there, and if you run dead straight, you'll run into the side of the entrance. Bun, da da dun, 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 dun. Let's get out of here, boys. It's time to watch the run die. I'm a little nervous about the Chimeras as well. Instead of trying to shoot them, though, you're kind of better off just running through the room. Boing. It's a clock. It's a clock. I can't believe the run died from the puking zombie, like right as I was saying that. I just put that out into the universe. It's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have done that. Hold on, Richie. I'm coming up these stairs. Slow as hell. Hold on now. Hold on, Richie. I gotta save my boy. We gotta save our boy, guys. Hello?
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded.
This house is
What kind of demon
dangerous.
attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also.
Yeah, I guess it's round 2 with Yawn.
Poisonous?
Because the second round we died from a
hold on.
puking zombie.
There is
We sadly didn't even make it to Yawn.
Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem.
I'll
go
I
and
should
get
have
it.
just said yeah to you,
Thanks.
because it's more embarrassing to say, yeah, you're right, Vulcan, I did. This is the 3rd time with Yawn. That's right. He got me 3 times. Got me 2 times. But nope. He got us once, and then we died from a throw-up zombie. It should be the easiest thing to get around. But when we're talking about permadeath here, one-hit permadeaths, there's a whole new psychology running through the game, you know? Every little room, especially without auto aim. It screws with your head. Ba-da-da-da-da. I could have kicked it up a notch and had to do all the zombie dodges, but the speedrun dodges. But we'll keep it doable for me. Hold on, I'm coming in. Because this dodge alone right here is really tricky. Da-da-da. Come here. Gotcha. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Give me that crest. Blowing big smoke. No, we're saving him. This is the speedrun route. You still save him. You put the blue jewel in, grab the crest. It's like a circle. You grab the old serum, and you still have the saving scene. Woo! I don't know what the amount of time is where he just straight up dies, but we're still within the time frame. Do 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 do. It might be that, or a time-based thing. But either way, this is, there's still enough time to save him. To be able to grab the crest. 5 minutes? That makes sense. Well, this is definitely less than 5 then. It's fast. It's a faster cutscene if Richard dies. But, 5 minutes is longer than just... I was like, let me run past this guy. I'm like, we can't risk it anymore, guys. Yeah, out of spite, I was like, these guys aren't getting me again. So there's plenty of ammo in the game for you to take out everything. And that's what we're gonna do, boys. I will be getting a couple of extra grenade rounds. We'll pick some up. Richard, hold on.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Ouch, I don't want no shot from you,
Here's
Jilly.
my radio. You should keep it.
I don't know if I've ever seen the dead Richard.
Jill, be careful.
He's dead. He's dead. And then he wakes up. April Fool. Richard is dead. All right, guys. Round 3. Here we go. Here we go. The blood's pumping. Plus, I always play this game on PC, so... Wait, what the hell? The game froze! Guys! Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. The controller just lost connection. Well, I tried to use the keyboard to control the game, and it wasn't working either. I'm gonna have to switch back to my desktop. Too many goofy things happen with this laptop. But yeah, if the PlayStation version runs different than the PC version, then I'm just boned. What the fuck? It is a little different. Let me try something while we're here. This is so disappointing. We're poisoned. See, that kind of works sometimes. But what the hell? I wonder if it's just different. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna get it, guys? Are we gonna get it? It definitely feels a bit different. I don't know if I'm just screwing up or what. Well, I'm definitely screwing up, but I'm playing it like the PlayStation version. If you saw where I was standing back where the crest is along that wooden beam, I think you can use the handgun to shoot him from there. Woe is me. I didn't know what I was getting into for this celebration. But it's making me a stronger Resi player, guys. I think Yawn can attack early or late, so it can be a hit or miss. Yeah, I agree with that. And just something feels tighter in that hallway where I'm trying to run along the crate. It feels a bit tighter. Like he feels a little closer than he normally would be. Not even considering the bite. And it could literally be that the PlayStation version is slightly different. I don't know. It could be that I'm nervous.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
But the thing is, in a speed run, it's the same kind of stakes, you know? Like, the run dies if you mess up that room.
Where's Chris?
It's not like it's any more stressful.
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is.
But Chris is.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
Hope you all like cutscenes.
Can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our.
We're going on this ride together, fellas. Yee-hee!
Let me handle this.
A 28-year anniversary, fellas. Let's go.
Stay alert.
Do you think the people working on this game 28 plus years ago could imagine that some dude would be playing it over and over again without trying to take any hits?
A dining room.
What is it? What is it?
What? What is this?
What is it?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
What is it?
Examining this.
We gotta get
Hope
through
this
Yawn
is
1.
not Chris's blood.
We'll get through Yawn 1, and then in the crow puzzle painting room, we're gonna hit the wrong. We're gonna hit the bold old man before the newborn, and a crow's gonna attack us. Thank you all for being here to support me and celebrate the 20th anniversary of the game that we all care so much about.
Barry?
Appreciate the support today, guys. Thank you so much.
What is it?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
What is it?
Let me take care of this.
Oh! 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 Imagine you just see a dude's head explode.
What is it?
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Anyway. What is it? Whee! What is it? What did the captain just send? What is it? Let's go.
Wesker!
I'm feeling lucky, boys.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
And that's just the first quarter of the game. What is it?
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing under those stairs.
What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Let's go.
Now
Let's
it's
go.
Wesker's
Let's
time to disappear.
let's go.
I
Go
don't know what's
go.
going on.
Well,
It can't be
can't
helped.
let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
With this being the
Okay,
original release
I'll
of the
try
game,
door on the opposite side.
Jan could definitely be behaving differently.
Gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay?
Okay.
And Jill, here's a lockpick.
Okay.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Okay.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Maybe you will, Jill.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Right.
This time I'll be there.
Or I'll be spare. Let's roll, boys. We're heading on through the mansion. A fourth time. You know what they say, fourth time's a charm. They say that. I hope you all get a chance to play the game and appreciate it in this wonderful anniversary. Oh! We're already an hour and a half into this, and we haven't got past yawn. Were you meant to reset your timer? No. Honestly, I wanted to keep it going the whole time, but it kept stopping. I want to keep it just timing all the runs. Yeah, you took 3 shots before. Yeah, we lit him up with the quick shots. It's the yawn, man. I was yawning a lot at work today as well. It's so rainy in Delaware. So bad, man. Honestly, this zombie upstairs is risky. Because there's such little distance. Whoa! I should have just grabbed the shotgun, to be honest. Oh, you know what? We can... General tools. Nothing useful. It's the yawn, man. It's the yawn. Yeah, it's not a speed run, so we don't have to necessarily time it. I kind of just like to have a timer running. I feel like when people tune in, it's kind of exciting to see that. But also, it gives me some perspective on how long the stream's been running. That's a little easier to see. Because it's kind of like a marathon. You think he's dead, guys? Oh! The yawn room feels different, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Oh! Do you see how close that was? Oh, whoops. I clicked on the room. I didn't mean to. Are we gonna have enough for these two? He's got an arm off. The no auto aim is very interesting though. It's an odd thing to have to eyeball the shots. Is he dead? Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Perfect, because we're out of ammo, guys. Let's roll. Is he not even dead? Did he spill blood? Not a scratch on us.
Barry!
Joe.
Jill,
Joe.
what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa.
Whoa,
dangerous.
girl.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
Whoa, girl.
There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay,
Okay.
let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
He's found something, guys.
What is it?
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful.
Not a
especially
weapon at
against
all.
living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Unless you literally throw the acid canister at something. It ain't no weapon, Barry. Goodbye. It almost seems like that cutscene he was supposed to give you the bazooka, doesn't it? And then they were like, actually, it'll be more interesting if we have it on Forrest. What if Barry gave us the bazooka and Forrest had the acid rounds, huh? But there's different scenarios where you might not get that cutscene from Barry. So it kind of makes sense to have the bazooka in like a static location. We got the bazooki. Let's go take a dookie. Let's go, yo, let's go. I don't know how to fight him without taking damage, though. Unless my technique kind of works where you run behind that beam. But I don't know how that will work without auto-aim. So let's hope and pray that the technique works, guys. Woo-wee! Look at that zombie meat fly. In this version, things seem a little more like... Things seem tighter, like things take less pushes. So that dodge just might not be possible. If somebody could look up the PS1 yawn dodge, that would be very sweet of you. And see if it's any different. Things just seem a little bit tighter. A little bit tighter. That was a close one too. That turn didn't feel quite right. What if this plant killed the run? Or what if the boulder killed the run? Because Chris wasn't here to punch it? Yawn, I swear to God, man. I swear. And I swear. I wonder how much dragging against the wall slows your speed. Because you're still moving pretty fast, but it definitely seems like there's like you're dragging a bit. Wah, wah. We got him. The music notes. Bum da bum 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 bum. Will you take the Starfish more than 5 attempts to beat Yawn? I hope not. Oh, let's go. The poll. Vulcan, are you here? Can you make the poll? Oh, you know what? I probably can. Done. Nice one, Captain. Way to engage the chat. It's not opening my poll menu. Goddamn. But I can do it here. Manage goals? No, manage poll. It would actually be a... Yeah. Would it be a prediction? Let's do it. Let's go. Way to engage the chat, buddy. Boom. There we go. Usually Vulcan does these. Cast your votes. Cast your votes, guys. Um. Let me get out of this stuffy room. Yee. I can't imagine that I'm screwing up this many times in the yawn room. Something feels different, fellas. Something feels different, and I don't like it. My timer restarted, guys. I see some votes in the poll. Let's go. If I don't get it this time, then we have to do some kind of like we have to fight him behind that beam or something. Because no way I'm just messing it up that many times. We're getting the first part down, where you kind of back up for a second and run past. Chill. Woo! We're in, guys. We're in.
Richard, what happened?
This house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
Cast your votes.
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
Poisonous?
There's more votes in my favor right now. Let's
Richard,
go.
Hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
For all y'all voting against me, forget you. You think it's going to take more than 5 attempts? I don't think so. Not today. Not ever. What's our death count now? 3? Oh boy. Wait, did I change that? Should it be 4? Or did I change it after the last one? Who knows? Who knows? It's definitely at least 3, but I think it might be 4. Whew, I'm getting nervous. Is the poll going? Oh. You all voting against me. You know what? More than 5 times. Real nice. Real nice. Enjoy your channel points. I think we are on the 4th time. In terms of a counting standpoint. Come here. Come here. Let me fix that. Because we're on the 4th right now. So this... I hear a zombie. So this would be the 5th. How do you answer the poll though? Like, how do we say what actually happened in the poll? We're about to find out. Wait, the poll's over. Who wins? Who wins? We're gonna find out. I don't know how you actually say, like, who won the poll, you know? I guess it wouldn't be a poll. Because we're kind of just voting one way or the other. But, fuck it. I'm new to it, damn it. Oh! I thought I killed y'all. Wait, so who won the poll, guys? It looked like yes. Yes won the poll. Vulcan, can you make the poll? Because, Captain redeemed for that. The prediction could have worked, I suppose. Oh, so we did it right then. We did it right. Let's go. Wow, y'all voting against me, huh? Nice. Well, I hope the winners... Oops. I hope the winners enjoyed their channel points, their sand dollars. What? And I also hope you enjoyed voting against me. Nice, guys. Real nice. But no one's gonna stop Jill Valentine. And nothing's gonna stop this run. Nothing. Nothing's gonna stop this unstoppable run. Nothing. Yawn, nothing. Crows, nothing. Boulder, nothing. Hunger, nothing. This is an unstoppable run. Here, Richard, take your damn serum.
Here's the serum.
Go on and die.
Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Here we go, guys.
Here's my radio. You should keep it.
I'm telling you, he's closer to that box.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
We'll just make it a no damage run minus yawn biting us. I don't take any damage in that run, except when yawn deals damage. Other than that, it was a perfect run. I mean, Barry saves us. Come on. Who doesn't like Barry in the chat? Come on. Who doesn't like Barry? You guys like Barry, right? You want to see him save me, right? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. See, it's different. It's fucking different. Oh, we could just shoot him with acid rounds like 3 times. It's fucking different. Well, this sucks. What the hell? I didn't plan for this. Damn it, guys. It's cursed. It's cursed. All right, guys. New plan. Shoot him. I think it took three shots of acid rounds, but yikes. What are we gonna do? I could dodge him and shoot around that column. I could run to where the crest is and kind of shoot him there. Return slab. Now you have to end the prediction with a yes as the winner. How do I... It seems like it ended automatically. Like the winner was just whoever voted the most.
I just need still ball.
Oops. I just need... You do? Alright. Manage poll. I don't even see that poll. I only see my old poll. What's your favorite color poll? That's it. I don't see the poll. Do prediction? Uh-huh. Oh, yes. So, in terms of the voting, 51% said yes, 49% said no. Choose the outcome. Will it take more than 5 attempts to beat Yawn? Wait, I think we're still on number 5. So we don't have an answer yet. Oh, yeah, I guess this is technically the 6th attempt. 5 deaths. Will it take more than 5 attempts to beat Yawn? Yes. Assholes. There you go. You know what, guys? You cursed the stream, damn it. Let's roll. All right, Chris, come on. This is BS. How dare you vote against Starfish? How dare you? When I was using the poll command, it wasn't working, though. I had to go into the website and do it. Damn bastards. But guess who's going to beat him this time? With a new strategy. Damn, you won 7,967 points. God damn, boy. You're rich.
Wow. What a mansion.
It's ridiculous.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
What the hell's going on around here?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
Damn, you cashed in. You didn't have faith, huh?
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill.
But I guess if everyone voted on one side, you went all in with over 3K? Oh, damn.
Okay.
It said 2 people voted for yes. I think someone else voted as well. God damn.
Stay alert.
What if I voted against myself and threw the poll? It actually didn't let me vote. Which makes sense. Because I have unlimited channel points, technically. Damn you guys. Voting against me.
A dining room.
Let's go. Good poll, guys. I haven't done many of those, so good idea, Captain. Thanks for the cash-in.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
I'll be examining that snake's ass when I kick it.
Chris's blood.
Here we go again. Attempt 6. Are we ready? He just bites us right there. It's over. Yeah.
Barry?
Barry? Barry? What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
I love this song.
What is
We got to do Barry's mod where you play as Barry through the mansion
Maybe by this creature.
with a starting Colt Python.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Big bad Barry Burton. Barry Burton's 28 years old. Just kidding. He's like 40 something. He's 28 years older. 28 years wiser. 28 years more deadly. I tweeted this earlier, guys, but if you could have any character from Resident Evil be your bodyguard in an apocalypse, who would it be? I said Big Bad Barry myself.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
What is this all about?
Beats me too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear.
If you were in a zombie apocalypse, which character from Resident Evil would you like to be your bodyguard?
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite
Big Bad Barry Burton.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first
floor, okay.
And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Jill, the master of unlocking?
Listen, if something happens, Let's meet up in this hall.
Not in Resident Evil 3, he doesn't.
This time I'll be there.
You saw how having a helicopter turned out in Dawn of the Dead. It wasn't helpful for everybody. I didn't say one, I said in a zombie apocalypse. If you could have any character from Resident Evil, any Resident Evil, in an apocalypse. Doesn't have to be one. Yeah, you can have Brad, but only in Resident Evil 3. No Chopper. Now how would you like to have Brad? From Resident Evil, the franchise. You can only have Brad, but only from 3. No Chopper. Whoa! I overshot that door. All right, but it has to be a good guy. Can't be a bad guy. Dude, your boy knows how to quick shoot, baby. Woohoo! No bad guys, only good guys. And only Brad from 3. No, that's fair. You had some fair answers. Wesker would be the champ. But you can only have Brad from 3. You can you can only have Rebecca from the original Resident Evil 1. That's it. No 0. No remake. Barry from 3. He also has the helicopter. There you go. The guy loves helicopters in an apocalypse. What happens when the gas runs out? I'm thinking Barry is the man. This zombie freaks me out when I'm trying to shoot him. Shit! Is he dead? That went terrible. That's right. Yeah, isn't that funny adding all these rules? You can have Brad, but only in 3. You can have Rebecca, but only in the OG 1. You can have Wesker, but only after he's dead on the floor from Tyrant's Claw. You can have Hannigan from Resident Evil 4. She'll give you some advice, you know?
Barry!
Whoa.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with
Yeah,
this
Rebecca
house.
can handle herself in FPS 1.
This
Unlimited
hall is
shotgun.
Dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
You can have Rebecca from 1,
There
Brad
must
from
be a
3,
back door
Hannigan from
somewhere.
4, Steve
Let's
from
try
Code
to find
Veronica.
it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
Or Dario.
What is it?
Make your choice.
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
You can have Dario or Steve Burnside.
Thank you.
Make
I'll
your pick.
take this then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the shots. Did you know that Wesker is playable in every game he appears in, except 1? Oh, yeah? Really? What about, I feel like there's some way you can play as Wesker in 1. I know you can play as him in 0. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? In the Saturn version, in the battle game, there's a Wesker zombie. Interesting. So what games does he appear in that you can... 0, Code Veronica, 5, Is that it? 0 Code Veronica in 5? Is he in 6? I don't know 6 that well. You know what? No, I'm not even going to bother with the hang on. 0 Code Veronica, 4, 5, Umbrella Chronicles. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was in 6. I couldn't remember. It kind of seems like he would be in 6, but... Have you guys seen the Sega Saturn battle game? With the Wesker zombie? It's actually really damn cool. I've never played the Saturn version. He's in the lab in the room with one of the passkey readers with the pinup magazine. And I think he takes more damage. There's like an extra glowing green tyrant. Or a different looking tyrant. The Saturn was cool, but Sega just got crushed, man. Beep, 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 beep. Gold tyrant, baby. For sure a different color. Because the battle game had like a room. It wasn't a randomizer because it was the same every run, but it was rooms led to different rooms. It was kind of like the battle game in Code Veronica. Did you guys have a Saturn? I never even played one. Woo! Sega always had cool shit, but I guess poor execution. Die, plant, die! I've never even seen a Saturn, bro. That I can remember. I'm sure there have been some in game shops and I'm just like, oh, what's this? That'd be a neat collection to have every version of Resident Evil 1. An achievable dream. Every physical version of Resident Evil 1. I'm getting sick and tired of yawn. I'm getting sick and tired of that snake. Well, hope we can kill him. Oops. Excuse me, plant. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe the plants in here have plant 42 in them. Oops. Shit! Well, you know what we're going to do, fellas? We're going to unload this gun. Wait, is it empty? Nope! The Saturn was plagued by Sega's attempts to keep the Genesis viable. Oh, man. Why even release a new system? With the Sega CD 3TX and 3DX came out 3 months before the Saturn did in the US. So that was like the upgrades for the Genesis, right? That could make it run better. Before the Saturn did in the US. In fact, it was shipped to the GameStop, EB, Best Buy, Toys R Us before E3. Oh, bad execution, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They had a cool thing. Then PlayStation shows up, $299. So the Saturn was like a year before the PlayStation. Oh no, the PlayStation came out in '94. Do 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 do. Ooh, yeah. I remember me and my bro putting Saturn on our Christmas list, not knowing my parents had already got us a PS1. They were worried we would be upset, but the PS1 was superior. Yeah, dude, that's a lucky break there. We really wanted the Saturn, but here's a PlayStation 1 for you. I don't remember exactly when we got a PlayStation 1 because we had a Super Nintendo for a while. We didn't get the PlayStation year 1. My guess is that we probably got one around 97, 98. I'd have to ask my brother because he's 5 years older than me and he remembers everything. But we had a Super Nintendo for a while, and I played the hell out of Donkey Kong Country. But we didn't have a PlayStation right away. It definitely wasn't 94. I'm willing to bet it was around 97. And the price for the Saturn was $399 for the model, and then the PlayStation came out. Yeah, and they broke the rules. At the conference, it was supposed to be about like the gameplay and not the business side and the pricing. So Sony got in trouble. And Sony was supposed to make a disc reader for Nintendo, right? But then they crossed them and went with Philips or something. That was the first E3. So they were really trying to be conscious about what the convention was about, what its vibe was supposed to be like. Then he goes up there and says, $2.99. $2.99. So when we go to get the crest, Yawn kind of struggles to get back there, and that's when we're going to do our 3 shots. I just don't know if when you shoot him, he's able to lunge left. I think he has to go all the way in to where the crawl space is, and then he has to circle back before he can bite us. And that is our hope, guys. That's how we're going to take care of the big boy. Bum da bum dum dum boom boom dum boom dum dum boom dum dum bum. Open up. So guys, how is Richard in here right now if the door is locked? Do you think... Because you can't lock it from the inside. It's not locked from the other side. It's locked with the key.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house...
And don't say he went to the other side where the snake is in the second fight and then crawled through.
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
Maybe he went through the window there.
Snake, and also
Other than a Game Boy, still have it. Nice. Which color do you have? Or is it the original one?
Richard,
I never had much
on.
Nintendo. I was a Sega Mega Drive household. Let's go.
I should have brought
We had a Super Nintendo.
No problem.
Then we
I'll
both
go and get it.
Then my brother and I both got Game Boy Colors. I got purple, he got I want to say green. He got solid green. I got clear purple. Then we had the PlayStation. Then we had PS2, GameCube. I don't know the exact order, but we had the Wii. I had a PS3. He didn't really use that. He moved away. I got a Xbox 360. We got DS Lights. I had a PSP, PS4, PS5, and that's it. I say that's it. That's a lot, but we didn't have every console. The original Game Boy. Case, adapter, and light. And the magnifying glass? Let's go. Yeah. That's a good collection there. My vision's very bad, so I just did not get down with the Game Boys. I could kind of look close at the screen, but it was bad. I never had... I had a Game Boy SP. I didn't have an Advance, but I had an Advanced SP. I put some miles on my SP, dude. I played the hell out of the SP. What did you have, Vulcan? Had a GameCube for a while, actually, but it was way after it came out. Yeah, we got ours pretty early to get Resident Evil Remake, Luigi's Mansion, Smash Bros, Melee, which is my favorite. And we got 0 and 4. We got a GameCube to play all the Resident Evil exclusives. What color GameCube did you have? I want to say we had the purple one. The famous purple one. I thought the GameCube was so neat looking. Like, I loved the little handle. It was kind of lame with the small discs. Because then you had a game like Remake that was 2 discs, you know? It's kind of whack to have to switch discs. The purple one. I want to say that's the most common. I loved the orange one. Because yellow is like my favorite color. And orange is yellow's cousin. Hold on, Richard. I'm coming for you, baby. Alright, we want to load up the acid rounds here. So, let's take care of the zombies upstairs. I want to get a carrying case for my original PlayStation. It's like a shoulder bag with the PlayStation logo. It's got clips, and then it kind of opens up to fit the PlayStation. Come here, shit boy. Got him. Come here. You guys have to try the no auto aim version of this game. It's insane what your brain feels, because you're so used to the gun locking onto the target. I want a PS1 with oh, that is the coolest thing, Vulcan. My friend Cody had one growing up, and I was like, his dad had recently got divorced, and he was trying to buy him cool shit to make him love him, and that was one of those things. He got the PS1, the little mini one with the monitor on it. I heard that monitor is one of the best ways to see PlayStation games. How much do those go for now?
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on.
Probably like $300.
I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No, it doesn't say that auto aim needs to be turned off.
Richard!
It says that you can't.
Jill, be careful.
You can't aim cancel. Like, you can't run up to the Black Tiger web door and then aim cancel so it doesn't aim at him and it aims right at the door. You can have auto aim on. It's very tough to fight Tyrant without it. All right, guys. You ready to see me get boned? A PS1 is like $150. Oh. Yeah, I just got a Japanese PlayStation for about $70. It's like 100, or you can get a PS1. That's not bad. You should get one. I thought he was about to bite me. I was about to throw my damn controller. Here he comes. Damn it! Well, guys, I don't know what the hell to do. Except for look it up. Hang on 1 second. See, this is the director's cut tutorial. No, this guy's playing really sketchy. Oh, fuck. Now a PS1 with monitor is anywhere from 75 to 150. That's not bad at all. Oh, fellas. Wait, where am I? Hello? Dude, that's a really good price for those. It might be your time. Prices of stuff on eBay have come down for sure. Be right back. Hope you all like the beginning of the game. The only way to buy a monitor by itself is to buy an unopened for like 400. Sheesh. How much is the monitor by itself? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's the only monitors you see on sale are the ones that are unopened for 400. I gotcha. I gotcha now. Was that Death 6 or I think I changed it, right?
What is this?
Wow.
Yes, Vulcan, I'm sorting out
What
what
a
you're saying,
mansion.
sir. La, 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 la. Okay, so we're right.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Oh, man.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
Maybe it's
Can
Chris.
you go?
I'm going with you.
I still don't have
Chris
this
is
sorted
our
out
only
yet.
Partner, you know.
If,
Okay, let me handle this.
I don't know how I'm gonna get
Stay alert.
past Yawn, to be honest with you. I've got a few ideas.
A dining room.
One is to go back where I was and kind of fire with the handgun or the shotgun.
What? What
The other is just to fight Yawn in the main area.
What is it?
blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining.
See if you
this.
can find any other clues, Jilly.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Yes, Jilly. Beep. Beep-a-doop, beep. See if you can find any other clues there, guys. I'll be examining this. Oh, guys. If only we played the PC version, huh?
Barry?
What is
What
it?
is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
If we played the PC version, I would have been done in the first run, probably.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
I'm a little worried about
Anyway,
what's different with
let's
the
report this to
PlayStation version.
Wesker.
Anyway. Anyway. If you get lucky, you can kind of hide in the back where the crest is. And then when he comes back, you can kind of squeeze around him. But it's likely you're going to get
Help me
stuck
look
on his
for him,
tail.
Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about?
Nothing.
Can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check
How are we
the
going to do
dining
it,
room
fellas?
again.
How are we going to do it?
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get
Get
into
into trouble if we
get
get lost.
We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
If you...
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
If you, the master of unlocking...
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
Come on, Jill. Let's get out of here, girlie. Oh. Oh, yawn. You're getting me again, buddy. Boochie de boochie de boo boo boochie de boochie de boochie boochie. Here we go. Shotgun? I want to get the shotgun so we can try to shoot Yawn behind that pillar. Give me that. I want it. It's mine. What's that? What's going on? If you stand right here, Barry doesn't come and save you. And I'm not moving.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Jill, wake
What
up.
happened?
Barry, help me, please. The
Quick!
door won't open. Quick!
Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Imagine if that
This way!
was a little lower. Quick!
Oh, Barry!
You see me?
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You saved me.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my
I feel like
life.
she says that in the PC version. You saved me. Oh, that's
But
in the
Barry, didn't you say you're going back
Plant
to the
42
dining
fight.
room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
You saved me.
I just had something I wanted to check.
Sketchy.
Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Yes, sketchy boy. Bye, sketchy boy.
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. We saved him, guys. From himself. We just gotta get through this yawn. Oops. What? Oh, he's dead. Gotta double check in these no damage runs. Gotta double tap. Can't be too safe, you know? You just can't be too safe. And then we'll put the shotgun away for now. And this, and this. Perfect. Shit. You saved me. Grab that bag of earth there, Jilly. This zombie upstairs freaks me out. It's like a weird, very small amount of space you have, and then there's another zombie sort of approaching you. Well, I'm sure hoping we can shoot that yawn behind that beam. Dude, the zombie sounds in this game are incredibly creepy. Whoa! What? I know he was still alive. Dude, he's still alive? There he goes. That's what's so odd. Like, you don't know how many... I've had it where you shoot a zombie 3 times and they're down. Or like that dude. He's down twice. He's still not dead. It's so crazy. Jill.
What's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong
With this house.
Whoa. This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a
back door somewhere.
Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
What is it, Barry?
It's a weapon.
It is?
It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I
Have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
We got some acid rounds. Let's go. Wee! Wee! All right, let's get our bazooki. Let's get our bazooki. I'm hoping I remember that strategy correctly on where you gotta stand. Shit! I went too far! If these crows get us... No! Whew. Imagine the runs over from a little crow peck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come here. Wasn't sure if we got him there for a second. I didn't see much of that, Explosion. Oh! Oh! Oh, yawn. I gotta get by you. You're the gatekeeper to this run. Yes, you are. Just like a ton of my speed runs. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Woo! I'll tell you what, I definitely thought we were going to get further than this. But we got to tear him up. Ew. Slimy. An old pump. Water seems to be. The lid is open. Give me that key. You stay over there, big boy. Because I got to go play some music. Burr, burr. I'm really hoping we can shoot this bastard. Burr, burr. Burr. Hey. 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 Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. All right. With the bazooka in hand and all, she's still got it. She still got it, boys. Yes, she does. My concern is that the little trick where you stand behind and shoot Yawn won't work because there's no auto aim, so you might not be shooting him. Dun 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 dun. Boing, boing. Bum, bum. Hold on, Richard. I got you there, fella. All right, get some good rest, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with me. Dun 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 dun. Just got to figure out this Yawn situation.
Richard, what happened?
Dun, 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 dun.
Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons.
Wow, wow,
Ouch.
wow.
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also
Poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no.
That's
Richard,
right.
Hold on.
Poisonous.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem.
Too bad.
I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I'll go and check. Wee, wee, wee. Boop. Dun 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 dun. I'll go and check. So we'll try a slightly different thing here. Try to shoot Yawn behind the little wall. Get some shots off. I also need to remember to grab the shotgun in the save room when we get the serum. Because I'm hoping that has a wider shot than the handgun. Come here. Bum, bum, bum. Hello? Give me that crest. Only 3 more crests to go. Bum, bum, bum. Oh! That guy's always so close to grabbing me. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. That'll do. Dun, 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 dun. We need something to work here, boys. That's for sure. You don't got a chance against Jill Valentine. Jill Valentino. Time to face the music, fellas. And we ain't talking about the Moonlight Sonata. We're talking about a snake. Not just any snake. It's poisonous. And not just any kind of poison. The permanent kind. Dun, dun. Richard.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on.
Richard.
I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
We got a radio. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
time. Hold on. Richard, I will avenge you. In this run. The key is useless now. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, guys. Okay. Yep, that strategy's not working. Shit! Dude. Screw this. The shotgun was working behind that wall. Kind of works back there. Man, I don't know. Otherwise, you kind of have to fight him in that main area where you first see him, and it'd be very tricky to kind of dodge that. Let's try it again, team. Let's try it again. Yet.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
Captain, I think with the PlayStation version, after you pick up the crest, wait 1 second before turning to make your run back to the door. It helps get the early bite, which is easier to avoid. Interesting. After you pick up the crest, wait 1 second before turning. Ah, okay. See, I was thinking another thing we could do, Captain. Thanks for looking that up, by the way. Is go back there again and shoot him with the shotgun.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
It's not that the rest of the game is a guarantee after I get you on one, but I feel pretty good about that. But I got a couple more runs in with me, and then we can do it again tomorrow. Oops. So wait a second after getting the crest. Interesting.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Bang. Boom. Bop.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Let's go. Let's get it, Captain.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
The hydrate, let's go.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear.
Beats me,
I
too.
don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost.
We sure
We
could.
should start from the first floor, okay? And
Let's get it, Captain.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Captain Dino.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
All right, wrap it up, fellas. I gotta go unlock some doors.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Let's meet up in this
This
hall.
time I'll be there.
This time I'll be there with acid rounds. Ba-ba-ba. Whee! All right, dogs. Come here, you dogs. Oh! Do. Old Barry Butterfingers Burton. Now I've done it. I dropped the rope. Now, Barry, don't screw up again like when you dropped that rope. Oh, now I've done it. Grab the rope. Oh, you know what? We need the shotgun. Hold on. We need the shotgun for this strategy. The bazooka might work. I don't know. I think the bazooka hits the wall though. Like it doesn't go through it. Oh, now I've done it. Hey! Thank you for the follow. 1. So apparently, if you avoid the first zombie in the beginning, it makes the game easier. Am I fine? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I don't know if that's true. I know because I do a run where I do avoid the zombie.
Hey, what's going on?
In the DS version, for example,
Jill?
which I have a record for in
Jill?
speedrunning,
What happened?
I do the zombie skip,
Barry?
and the enemies aren't any more easy.
The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
That's true. It's only for Jill. Chris doesn't have that cutscene because there's no one there for him to talk to.
Barry!
Well, Wesker and Jill are still in the lobby, I guess.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
I don't know. Captain, do you know
But
if the
Barry,
game is a bit
didn't
easier if you
say you're
skip that
going back
zombie?
to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I've heard that rumor though.
Just had
One,
something I wanted to check.
I've heard that that's
Now,
true.
Let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Based on my findings though, like you don't get any additional
Barry.
resources like ammo or anything or health, and the enemies are still RNG. The only way to make the game easier, as far as I know, is in the director's cut playing the beginner game. But welcome, one. I'm Starfish. We're celebrating the 28th anniversary of Resident Evil released in America. And I'm doing a no damage permadeath. Dude! And we're at 7 deaths right now on the death counter. You want to do an arranged mode now with Jill, but don't want it to be too hard. Arranged is the hardest mode you can play. Not because the items are in different places, but because there's far more enemies. And the amount of damage they take before death is random, and the amount of damage they deal you is random. So if you're worried about difficulty, I would get very comfortable with the game first. But that's what they make ink ribbons for. The mansion is absolutely terrifying. The rest of the game isn't that scary. I agree with you. Although, don't you think the lab is pretty creepy? Apparently, if you hold the right on a range, that's true. It will turn green, and then you get double the ammo. Absolutely. I just bought all of the Japanese versions of the games for PlayStation. I got Biohazard, the 2 director's cuts, the regular release. Whoa! Even in this game, like, it's kind of random on how much ammo they're gonna take, you know? I haven't been using ink ribbons as I'm on the PS4 with save states. Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice. That's the way to go. So did you buy the game, or do you have the subscription to PlayStation Plus? Do you notice how when I shoot, it's a bit faster at times? Dude, he's running at me! By the way, this is the original release without auto-aim. The original American version didn't have any auto-aim, so that's why it's kind of sketchy.
Barry!
The game's... Oh, yeah, you can actually rewind the game, correct?
What's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
With save states, I think you could do the arrange mode.
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door.
There's no way I'm taking the King Henry dodge
Let's try to find it
on
first, shall we?
this. By the way, guys, if I don't finish
Okay.
this run tonight, I'm going to
Let's
continue
separate again.
tomorrow
Just a moment.
around the same
I
time.
found something.
What is it?
Right, I don't know how long you've been here, one, but we're stuck on Yawn.
Really powerful.
I can't figure out a way to
Especially
beat him
against
without
living
damage.
things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
It took you 8 hours. I have a speed run.
This then.
I haven't submitted the run yet, but I'm around. I don't. Maybe Captain knows. I'm around like 200th in the world or something. Speed running this game. Something like that. I do a lot of speed runs of this game. Jill, any percent, no major glitches. So my time's about 42 minutes right now. Yeah, it takes me about 42 seconds. I could beat the game in about 42 seconds, you know? I beat the game faster than anybody has even sneezed. No, about 42 minutes. Really, really want to play it again. I'm not as scared this round. I want to experience the new camera angles. Oh, that's one of the standout features. And the new costumes. The angles are so cool. Like, for instance, this angle here, when you're right around here, you actually see a bird's eye view of the stairs, like right from the top. The angles are very cool. It threw me off the first time I got it. Yeah, they unfortunately they put the bad music in the PS version. This is the OG with the good music, but any version you play on your PlayStation is gonna have the bad music. And I say bad, it's subjective, but that's up to you to decide. But it's arguably worse. So is the mansion your favorite part of the game? You'd say? My favorite section is the guardhouse. I find that the most creepy. What's the deal with the music? Sometimes it's playing, sometimes it's not. And one time I ran through the main hallway and it was playing. It's hang on one second. It should be playing in the hall at all times. The music's a bit odd because the PlayStation version, it was always a bit odd where it would play or not play, but it should always be playing in the main hall, I would think. But I'm glad you're enjoying the game though. It's my favorite franchise, and I love sharing it with people and love answering questions. So thanks for being here. I love and hate the mansion. I can't play the game at night. The mansion is horrific. It doesn't feel like a rich house. It feels haunted. Oh yeah, if you look it up, there's the game that this was based off of was called Sweet Home. It was for the original Nintendo, and Capcom wanted to make sort of a successor to that, and that game is actually a haunted mansion with ghosts. So this game was actually supposed to have ghosts originally, but then they changed it to zombies to make it a little more, I don't want to say realistic, but scarier and tangible. So this was actually supposed to be a haunted mansion originally. I don't have an exact answer about why the music doesn't play sometimes. I have experienced that. I think the game sometimes has trouble loading the music files. I like how every hallway has its own unique colors. It makes you remember what... Yeah. I still have trouble remembering my roots sometimes. Whoops. But that was a big part of the game's development, was making every area have a unique feel with detail. If you watch early betas, like, the rooms don't have nearly the level of detail. Because the mansion, it doesn't really look like people live here, but it definitely seems like people stay here, you know? Like you got the bar here with the piano in tune. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite room? That yellow hallway with the spewing zombies was awful experience for me. Yeah, it's got to be so weird having the different angles running through, right? Those zombies actually can't bite you because zombies are not, they're unable to bite near stairs. So any zombies that that you're dealing with near stairs, like in the lab, for example, they can't bite, and that was on purpose because if they could, Jill's character might clip over the railing and glitch the game. I love the green hallway, and I love the entrance to the lab. When you go down the fountain, you go down the ladder, and there's a save box, and you're looking at the entrance to the mansion with that music. I believe that's the scariest room in the game, because you know you're about to go to deal with something terrifying. They can only spew at you. They can't bite you. So you'll notice when I run around them, they'll vomit, but they can't actually bite. So you can literally run right by them. If you keep your arm against the wall, you just run in a circle, and they can't bite you. They can only spit vomits, and it does very little damage. Now, in this case, I can't take any damage in this run, so I can't get hit at all. One of my deaths today, I think death 2, was because of a zombie hit me with the vomit. The lab didn't scare me at all. Maybe only the power room. Oh, with the chimeras, the little bugs that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, the shotgun will take care of them. They actually can't really hit you either. If you run continuously and don't stop, they can't hit you. Or it's very, very, very unlikely that they'll even hit you. You just have to run. That's it. They'll hang and they'll swing, but they can't hit you. I'm so happy to hear a new fan. Yes, go quickly. In the words of Barry Burton, I'm so embarrassed now. Go quickly. Yeah, it's so wonderful to see someone picking up the game. Makes me very happy to hear that.
Richard, what happened?
I think a lot of new players don't want to get into this game at all because, one, it's old. It's 28 years old. So the graphics aren't going to look anywhere near as nice as a new game. The tank controls, everyone hates that at first. And the fixed camera angles.
Poisonous? Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
I hope they eventually remaster the first 3. Check this out.
I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Yo, One, did you know that Resident Evil is called Biohazard? That's the real name of it, but they had to change it in America because that name was already taken. This is... Oops. Whoops. This is my Japanese copy of Biohazard. That I just dropped. The return to the mansion was god-awful. Yeah, the hunters. The hunters are... How did you like the cutscene when you see the first hunter? It runs like through the hallway, jumps up the elevator. And those are so sketchy because they can... If you're on caution, they can chop you. One hit kill. It's so bad, dude. Hunters are very odd as well, but you'll see in this run if I can get past Yawn. It's, you can get by them very easily. Especially if you have the bazooka. Did you play as Chris yet? Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, da. Oh, boys. I don't know if we have the technique for yawn yet. We can try the strat that that captain sent, where you pause a second after you pick up the crest, and then try the dodge. Or we can try shooting it through the wall with the shotgun. But he gets around that wall pretty quickly. And if we miss any shots, we might not have enough ammo. You don't like hunters. They slice my head off multiple times. I did it with Chris, and now I wanted you with... You started with Chris? That's the harder version. Chris is significantly harder. In fact, in the Japanese mode, Chris is called hard mode and Jill's called easy mode. So if you got through with Chris in 8 hours, you can definitely get through with Jill in 4 hours. Are you a streamer? Did you stream it at all or put it on YouTube? Bum, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. On a range, so it switches up locations for me to make it different. I'm just concerned for the difficulty. It's hard. There's rooms where there were no zombies, and then there's 3 in there. The enemies are different. The locations are different. How much damage they take is different. But yeah, you can hold the right arrow and get double ammo on a range to kind of ease the pain. We'll put that away for now. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, guys. We're heading to the yawn. I just don't think the dodge is going to work. It doesn't feel the same as the PC version. I'm not used to playing the PlayStation version. I normally play the PC version. I'm not even going to risk these guys. I'm going to shoot them. Yeah, since they're by this railing here, they can only vomit on you. They can't bite because then you might clip through the railing and the game will be all glitchy. No stream, man. Just play on my PS4. I only got it last week. Oh, you... That's awesome, though. If you were able to beat it in your first week, like, congrats to you. Always wondered. I didn't explore the whole mansion on return due to the fear of hunters. Yeah. They're not in every room, but they're in many of the hallways. Many of the hallways where the zombies were, you'll have a hunter or 2 there. In fact, the hunters kind of replace where the zombies were. So, like, this hall with 2 zombies, there's 2 hunters. Love to see you exploring it, though. You hate that yellow wallpaper in that room. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, isn't it? This room looks okay. Richard!
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a
Richard!
shot now.
What do you think of the voice acting?
Here's my radio.
You must love it.
You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
I don't think we're going to get enough shots off to kill it. Yep, Richard will always die. He'll either die after you give him the serum, or he'll die if you wait too long to give him the serum. But either way, he dies. Here we go, fellas. Yep, he's a dead man. Although in the remake of this game, he has a pretty cool story. You can actually save him and get his shotgun. That's Rebecca's partner. Richard. Did you like Rebecca in Chris's game? Oh, also, voice acting was okay. Kind of slow. Oh, I kind of clipped that edge there. shit. Dude! That would have been it. We would have had one more shot. Oh. Fellas. Death. 8. Oh, fellas. Fellas. Yeah, you don't have to kill it. But the problem is, you can... We died, fellas. We died. Put some RIPs in the chat, guys. Some RIP emotes. Light up the emote wall, fellas. Get that emote wall going, fellas. Make Starfish feel better now. Killed him later on. Is it part of your run to kill him? Yeah, dude, funny you mentioned Undertaker because I'm going to WrestleMania. I live right next to Philly, so I'm going to WrestleFreaking-Mania. To answer your question, though, you do not have to kill him in the first encounter. I typically will run, grab the crest, and then dodge him. But that wasn't working. The PC and the PlayStation version are different. They play different. And I can do the dodge perfectly on the PC, but I can't do it on the PlayStation.
Wow. What a mansion.
Get the emote wall going, fellas. If you kill him in the first round, yep, you got to kill him twice.
Wesker, where's Chris?
Either way, and he's not any easier. There's no point in killing him in the first round, unless you're trying to do a no damage, or you just want to have fun.
Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is
Because
our old partner.
well, when I say kill him,
Okay, let me handle
what
this.
happens is you shoot him enough times, and then he stops attacking you and runs back through that crawl
Stay
space.
alert.
So you don't really kill him in the first fight. You can just defeat him and he'll go away. Keep the emotes going, fellas. Come on. Help hold Starfish out. Oh, look at those. The T-virus and antivirus.
Dining room.
Keep those emotes going, fellas. Old Starfish is sad tonight.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Yeah, this mansion was kind of built to cover up the lab over top. So I do believe that some people lived here based on some of the notes you pick up. Like the classic itchy tasty in the bedroom. That kind of implies. I don't think anyone actually was a permanent residence here. Keep those emotes going, fellas. Starfish is sad tonight. But
Barry?
I think people did live here temporarily.
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
They may have been scientists as well.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
There were different
Let's report this to Wesker.
types of jobs. Some people had to look over the dogs, for example. Feed the sharks, you know, stuff like that. So they could have all worked there. Yeah, just keep those emotes keep the emotes going. Old Starfish is sad.
Wesker!
Well, the naked zombies, I don't know.
Help me look for him, Jill. And
Those
don't
could have
leave
been
this
people
hall
that
for
were
the
being
time being.
experimented on. Like future tyrants. I think they would have been future tyrants.
Find anything, Jill?
Or hunters or something. I think they experimented on people.
Can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
Now it's
What do you
Wesker's
think?
time to disappear.
All right,
I don't know
Captain.
What's going on?
Well,
Thanks for staying up with me.
can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll
Thank you
check
guys
the
so much
dining
for the
room
support
again.
tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite
What's the
side.
deal with the being able to
This
run
mansion
behind the
is
stairs?
gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get
Yeah,
lost.
so
We should start from the first floor.
that's the
okay?
fastest way to
And
trigger this cutscene.
Jill,
It's a speed
here's
run
a
technique.
lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Because running under the stairs will do it because it changes the
Thanks.
the
Maybe
angle.
I'll need it.
So you just need to run under there for a second and back out. There's actually a way of doing it so precisely
If something happens,
that it doesn't even
let's meet up
change
in
the
this
camera
room.
angle. You just run to it, back up, and you do it so precisely.
time I'll be
The
there.
camera angle never changes, and it starts this cutscene. Otherwise, like maybe what you did was run up the stairs and come back down, and that's what made the cutscene happen. Any secret items there? Nope, there's nothing back there. The only reason to go back there is to trigger that cutscene. In the remake of the game that came out in 2002 for GameCube, there's actually a basement behind there. Have you ever tried clicking on that front door? I play a lot of mods of the game as well that kind of let you explore differently. If you click on the front door, it triggers a video of a dog reaching its head in and trying to bite you. Yep. Nope, that's the only thing that happens is it triggers that dog video. Oops. In the remake, you if you click on the door, a dog will actually come through. But in Resident Evil 0, they're in the woods and then they end up in this train outside of the mansion. Oh, let me put the knife away too. That used to scare me so bad. When I clicked on that door and the dog kind of snaps at you, it was the scariest thing I'd ever seen. It's so frightening, man. But yep, there's no way to get out there. Oops. Boop, boop. Dee-ba-dee-dee-dee. That rewind feature is really cool. Is the girl who played Jill still alive? You mean like the voice actor? I think they're still alive. They actually, this YouTube page called Residents of Evil. Oh, by the way, you should, hang on. You should join the Discord. That's my Discord server. If you want to jump in. There's a lot of Resident Evil fans in there if you want to learn more about the game. Dude! Did you see how many of those shots missed? Woo-wee! Yeah! Ta-na. This is the hardest dodge in the game in a speed run. But definitely learn how to shoot fast like that. You hold the aim button and then you fire. All good. Sure. You're always welcome to join in. It's a pretty cool server, but you deleted your Discord for a reason, so definitely do what's best for you.
Jill,
Jill.
what's going on? Any clues?
No.
But yeah, it made my night for you to join my stream and follow and talk Resi with me.
This
It's my
hall
favorite
is
thing to do in the whole
dangerous.
world.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
It was a pretty quiet stream.
There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find
Captain
it
showed back up
first,
and
shall we?
Vulcan. They're my regulars. So it was cool for you to join in
Let's separate
and hang out.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful.
I think if you were able to get through the
Especially
Chris
against living
game, though, you
things.
can definitely do
Better
Jill.
take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Did you end up getting the...
Thank you.
Oh, my timer
I'll
stopped.
take this then.
My timer stopped, man. My timer stopped. Reset, start, split. Yeah, if I resume the timer, it starts it over. You got invited to join a few Discords, and the pages were just filled with porn. Yikes! No porn in mine. Yeah, sometimes people, I don't know about that, but, like, sometimes people will post, like drawings, like, anime drawings, like, naked anime drawings of games. But, yeah, I have strict rules in mine for, explicit content. But don't want you to be in any positions where you feel uncomfortable. But it's there. It's there. I'm just going to try my dodge again. We're going to try the yawn dodge and see if it works, but it wasn't promising. I tried it like 2 or 3 times. Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. So this YouTube channel, Residents of Evil, they went and found all of the original actors from that video and brought them together for, like, interviews and stuff. But they were unable to find Jill. They only found Chris, Barry, and Wesker. And they had no clue what they were filming that. They were all living in Japan. And they picked them because they were English speakers. But they didn't tell them what they were filming or the game it was for. And they never followed up with them. So they really didn't have any clue that they were part of such gaming history. It's so wild. They had no clue. They were just filming in the woods. They were just filming in the woods. Ooh. But I'm glad you're loving the game. It's so fun talking to a new fan. Da-na-na. Well, they're part of their outfits were because they're not like normal police officers. They're part of STARS, which is Special Tactics and Rescue Squad. They're almost like a SWAT team. Like if police can't handle the situation, they send them in to investigate and figure it out. So they're kind of like the next level up. But they were definitely, you know, costumes. Her beret, though, was... No one else wears a beret on her team. She decided on her own to wear that. Bum, 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 bum. She has one more powerful gun, so... Chris picks up her handgun at the beginning. He also has the option of getting a shotgun, but you have to put the broken shotgun in to get it, but he doesn't get the bazooka. Did you end up getting the Colt Python Magnum behind the you put the red jewel in the tiger in the second mansion. I know you said you didn't explore all of the second mansion with the hunters. So yeah, the only additional gun she gets is the bazooka. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da. Do do do. Got the Colt. That gun was amazing. There's not much ammo for it. Yeah, that's true. I think there's 6 in the gun. You might be able to pick up. There's 1 in the office, the first door you unlock with the helmet key, right after the first hunter. So there's 6 there. There's 6 in the library. What else? Oop. But other than the rocket launcher, which you unlock the rocket launcher if you beat the game under 3 hours. The Colt Python is the second strongest behind that. Boo, do 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 do. It sounds wild, but when you get through it a few times, like I said, like I beat the game in 42 minutes. That's did you end up saving Jill and Rebecca at the end? Do you remember? Yeah, you can really cut down a lot of the back and forth once you Yeah, they're all pretty similar. They're like ambient songs. Like this is a different song right here. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. It's the scariest. I like this song. The Jill gun tap. I find that song very scary. Yeah, Rebecca gets shot by Wesker. What did you think of the tunnel area? The green tunnels? The caves? The tunnels? I love Enrico. He's got a funny voice. Jill, is that you?
Richard.
Or yeah, or they'll play like a little song here, but you only hear it during this scene.
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons.
If you get a chance, you should play Resident Evil 2. They really upgraded the music.
What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake and also poisonous.
Just supposed to be ambient, atmospheric, you know?
Richard, hold on.
Hold on.
There is serum.
Hold on.
Oh no, I should have brought some with
Oh
me.
no.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
The bazooka makes things a lot easier, though. The tunnels were okay, but I wasn't there long. Yeah, it's a short part. Yeah, having the 2 sections in the mansion, but a lot of the time you spend here, the extra time, is unnecessary. Like the fish tank room, getting the ammo behind the cabinet that you push when you drain the fish tank, like the lighter. You don't need the lighter to beat the game. You know, there's a lot of extra stuff. If you watch my speed run, it's you'll see how much you can cut out. Like in my speed run, I don't save any extra characters. Nice. I'll be here. I'll be here for a little bit. Da, da, da. Beep, beep, beep. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we gotta figure out this snake, guys. We gotta figure out this dang snake. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 da, da. Da, 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 da. Da. Da, 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 da. Oh, gang. I'm going to do a save state right before the room just so we can leave this stream. We're going to save it and we're going to save state it.
Here's the serum. Richard,
Hold on.
I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio.
Here's my radio.
You should keep it. I'm...
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
All right, let's save this. Save states, yes. That way we can practice. Just in case, guys. Just in case. Just in case. All right, I'm gonna try. What should we try first? Let's just try the speed run route with the 1 second delay. Dun 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 dun. So we'll pick it up. We'll wait a second, like Captain said. It worked! It worked! Oh, it worked. And no one's here to see it. We finally got it. Oh, almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours, guys. And 8 deaths. But we got it. Now let's just have some fun, fellas. Woohoo! And no one was here to see it. Epic moment. Oh, a little too far. And then the run dies from the gas leaking. That back one's the tricky one. I can't believe it. For the run to end from no damage. Woo, woo, woo. And then I almost pushed it by mistake too. Boom. Gas comes out. Ah! Okay, I don't know if this guy died because I didn't check for the blood. We just took him down. Oh, man. He didn't die. Oop. Come here, young man. We got him. Come here. All right, let's get the extra ammo in here. Let's get the extra ammo in here, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Da, da. It appears to be a switch. I always found this interesting. This was much creepier in the remake, what you were dealing with here, but I don't know, just it's an odd room, you know? Fish tank that drains from the bug button light. Very odd, but we're here to get this extra, hopefully, grenade rounds. Bingo. The dogs are just too unpredictable that we have to take them out, fellas. We gotta take them out. Let's take them out, fellas. One, two, three, four. Okay, so I think I stored the wind crest, so we have to go back and grab that little puppy. Wait, he didn't die either? These zombies were tanks this run. Holy moly. And then this is odd too. There's no save music in this room. So we can drop that. Bring. Wait, what are we missing? Wait. Oh, doy. I'm sitting here like it's so obvious what we're missing. It's the last crest before we leave. The famous crow painting puzzle room. Obviously. Obviously, gang. This would be another terrible room to screw up. You click the wrong, like you click the infant before the newborn. And then it's over. And then it's over, gang. Now I'm in uncharted waters, and we never got this far. Oh, what is it? I'm gonna have to message my boy Captain to let him know that the strategy worked. Burn, burn. Now this is a zombie we normally take care of in the speed run anyway. Boom. 2 of those. I've actually had a zombie survive that acid round. When you come back to the mansion, there's like a room by the elevator. And he tanked it. He survived it! What? Didn't survive that one, though. I don't know what makes that happen, where a dog or a zombie can, like, tank an acid round. That's incredible. Okay. We got it. All right, we got the crank. We got the crank. Guys, we got the crank. Now, this is going to be an odd area because the angles are brutal. A radio. 3 more shots. I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. Look at that water. I remember seeing that as a kid and thinking it was the most amazing graphics I'd ever seen in my life. I'm like, wow, it's flowing water. Alright, now these dogs I'm not going to shoot, actually. I honestly should have brought the shotgun. Because it's much safer with dogs. It's got a wider spread. And it can hit multiple dogs at once. So, if we don't get it tonight, we're going to use the shotgun here. Oh! I'm not the best at getting these dodges here. Oh! I'm going. Bye-bye. Pure luck there. These angles are not forgiving either. We made it to the guardhouse. No damage. Can you believe it, guys? I can't. This is incredible. 8 deaths. It's incredible. Hoot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you give me those. Alright, we don't need the crank. Probably don't need the handgun. That'll work. That'll work. Bum 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 bum. Hope we got him. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum bum. Dun dun. All right, let's try to snag this book and leave that zombie there. Save us a grenade round. Oh, I got a little snagged. Woohoo! The zombies are kind of wonky when they walk, though. There's like a... They turn left every couple steps and they get jammed up. Yeah, you stay under there, you nasty vine. You stay under there. Whew. Dun-na-na. We got the key. We got the key. We got the key. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Doo-doo, boop, boop, boo-doo. Push the boxes, Jill. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $23. That should work. Jill should be able to squeeze through that box. Here we go. Here we go. Squeeze through the box. Squeeze through the box. Squeeze through the box. Welcome to the basement. Alright, this should be a fairly safe section. We shouldn't really have any trouble until we get back to the courtyard, I'd say. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Da 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 da. I think the hunter should be okay. There's some tricky dodges, I suppose. Oops. Da-da-da-da. Man, once we got through Yawn, it was, now we're sailing. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Alright, let's check our grenade rounds here. Alright. Let's go. Let's blast this stinky plant, boys. Oh. We did the classic Starfish mistake. Hang on, I gotta go potty. Hello. What's up, sheep? Welcome in. Oh, we got the raid. Welcome in, sheep. Anthony, welcome in. Megan, welcome back. Loving the energy right now, guys. I'm Starfish. Welcome. I know Meg. I don't know anybody else, though. What's up, Anthony? What's up, sheep? We're celebrating the 28th year anniversary of the release of Resident Evil. This is the OG American version without any auto aim, and it's insanely hard. And for about 3.5 hours, I kept getting bit by this snake, and my runs died. I died 8 times, in fact. But a friend of mine named Captain Dino told me a trick. He said, when you grab the crest, just wait a second. Then go. And it worked. And now I'm the furthest I've been. So we're all in this uncharted territory here. Let's go. All right. I will keep that promise. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, sheep. Appreciate that. What were you guys streaming? Were you playing Minecraft? Let's go. Thank you for the follow. I made a classic mistake. I forgot the key. So you all get to see the shark. Playing some Minecraft. There's actually a few people have made a Minecraft replica of this mansion. The Resident Evil mansion. It's so cool. Thank you all so much for joining the party today. Thank you. I've never played Minecraft on PC, though. Only on console and on iPad. Surprisingly, I enjoyed the iPad version. Hey, thank you for the compliment. Appreciate that. Well, Meg's a good friend and Fwoggin, very loyal, and actually became a mod on my stream because they were so loyal. So it's awesome to see the community growing. Let's go. Alpha's so cool. Let's go. I do like pigeons. You know, being from a city myself, there's some pigeons here. Not as many as in New York or Philly, but I like pigeons. I like how you can train them. Yeah, I don't get the Alf thing, but I can put 2 and 2 together. Got him. Thanks for the support, everybody. Thank you so much. I don't know where this is going to go, gang. I'm in uncharted waters right now. Like I said, over 3 hours, I only could get through the first 20 minutes of the game, and then the run died. So I have no idea where this is going to go next. But we're going to try our best. I was like inches away from just throwing the night away and just picking it up tomorrow, but because I stuck around, we got a follow earlier from one before. We got a raid from sheep. We got a follow from sheep. Let's go! What? What, Meg? What happened? What? I'm guessing. You had melted chocolate. Did I guess correctly? Birthday's in 45 hours and 56 minutes. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a zombie in here because I never come in this room in my speed run. I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Gang, I literally just saw my life flash before my eyes. Well, Jill's life. Yeah, my birthday is April 15th, so we're getting there. 14 days. Last year's birthday, I rented a wrestling ring, and I had wrestling matches with my friends. This year, I'm probably just going to relax. I'm still feeling pains from that wrestling. Woo! Got a raid and run, but hey, thank you. I think we are going to have the best stream. And I'll follow you as well, Sheep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Get some Fortnite going. I've never played. Sounds fun. I did download it once, but I never played it. I know Apex is popular as well. Do you play that? And the run's over. The run's over. The run's over. Dude, the shots are missing. Guess that's a problem as well, huh? Alright, so that's a good thing to learn. The flame rounds work. The grenade rounds don't. You played Apex for 1 day and quit because it was boring. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. The best mod ever. Everyone asked me to find someone to raid. Let's go!
What the hell is this?